Hello and welcome to the 20th episode of Aaron Walker Art Talk. I'm Aaron Walker, and for the third time, I'm joined by Nate Baker. Nate, you have chosen Warrior Poet for this episode. Why don't you go ahead and explain why?
This one was very interesting to me. So from the immediate impression of it was I could not tell if it was depicting a six-armed man or if it was depicting motion, right? Which I thought was interesting because it takes a little bit of time looking at it to see what it is. And if you look at the right-hand side, it appears like it is depicting motion because you see the overlap in the arms. But if you're looking at the left-hand side, it looks like three different arms in a way because none of the bouquets are exactly the same. So it's kind of an interesting clash there, which I like. I like the clash of things, makes you look at it a little bit longer. The second thing that I noticed is he's wearing a motorcycle helmet, I guess. And so that was kind of interesting how it fits in the theme of the poet. It was kind of an interesting picture overall. And I think art like this I like because it's not like just trying to be deep. It's just an interesting thing. It can come across as silly or you can attach some meaning to it. But in any case, when you look at it, you spend time analyzing it. It makes your eyes look at it and really figure out what's going on. And I think that's far better, than something that might be, quote, aesthetically pleasing, but it draws the attention to the piece. Makes you think about it. So, and then there's the whole poet, romantic kind of element to it, which I guess is the case. So, that's kind of my initial impressions when looking at it.
Very cool. So this touches on some certain notes that we've gone through on other episodes. Hannah Frankman is one of the people that I talked to, and she described my art as ruggedly beautiful, but not pretentious.
Exactly. I like that. I like the not pretentious part of that.
And I love that. I love that description. I love that it's something that people pick up on. It's not necessarily always intentional in that way. Although in this piece, I think it's fairly intentional. That's explicitly the contrast between beauty and this rugged motorcycle dude that has black flag bars tattooed on his forearm. It was meant to display motion. I have another piece called Kali Yuga that is a 8-armed dude. It's obviously meant to be after Kali. But yeah, it's meant to display motion. Picked up on, I think, most of the notes.
Yeah, and with the emotion, I think that the viewer kind of projects a little bit on that, right? So was there a particular emotion that you wanted to elicit out of it? I can see the whole romantic thing. And I can see the heart gesture, right?
Yeah.
Here's the flowers.
Yeah. It's really straightforward, but and also I think it's probably related to Mad Max at some point. The sort of content I was consuming at the time was Mad Max, The Wolves of Vinland, and just really buff motorcycle dudes doing manly stuff. I suppose. But romanticism, I just realized that you meant romanticism in the kind of not academic sense. You mean romanticism?
Correct. Yes, coming from the non-art enthusiast, I guess, background.
No, for sure. I know, but yeah, it's solely meant to be someone presenting flowers to another person.
Yes, presenting flowers. It's emotional, but it's also kind of silly. So it's just kind of I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy the variety of it. Yeah.
Well, awesome. Do you have any more questions or on this particular piece?
No, not on this particular piece.
Well, all right. That's fine, and I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, Nate.
All right.
Awesome.